To create roles on your Discord server, click on your server name here and then click on server settings. Then go to roles, and then there's a plus button here. Click on the plus button to create a new role. I'm going to title this one Owner. Then you can choose between one of these colors or leave it like that. I'm going to go for like a bluish color. I'm going to go for that kind of a color. And then for this one, you're going to turn on display role members separately from online members and allow anyone to @mention the role. And then for this one, go to the bottom, click on clear role permissions, and then click on administrator. That's all you need for the owner role. Then click on save changes. Now I'm going to create a few other roles on here. I'm going to create one called admin. And then I'm going to click on I'm going to make like a green color for the admin role, like that. Same method. Before I turn on administrator, click on clear role permissions, and then administrator. And then I'm going to click save changes. Then to create the moderator role, click on the plus button, and then title this one Moderator. And click on this I'm going to go for the light blue color for the moderator role. And then what I'm going to do is you'll want them to display separately and @mentioning. And you're not going to turn on administrator this time. Turn on view audit log. And then manage roles. Kick and ban members. Manage nicknames.
How about ham and eggs?
Then what you're going to want to do is go down and then you're going to want to click on manage messages, send TTS message, and all of the below ones. And then you're going to go to mute, deafen, and move, and priority speaker. And that's how that is done. That is the moderator role. Then when you're done, click save changes. Simple as that. To create a member role, to title it, I'm going to title it member. I'm going to give it like, I'm going to make it like a really, really greenish color. Remember, because why not? Display role members separately and @mention. The only one here is turn off create, invite, and change nickname. And then read messages. And this is the only one you'll want for general permissions. Read text channels and see voice channels. And then send messages, send TTS messages should be on as well. Manage messages, no. Use external emojis, yes. Add reactions, yes. This is the best way I know how to do it. And then do not do mute members, deafen members, and move members because those are like server muting and deafening. And yeah. So once that is done, click on save changes. Simple as that. And then I have a little secret I'm gonna, and then this is really, really, really important. In order for the roles to work correctly, they have to be in a specific order. Like this one, for example, if I wanted, I'm going to create a co-owner role to show you real quickly. Co-owner should have administrator on. And then there you go. See how co-owner is all the way down here? That means they cannot manage roles above. So what you gotta do, I'll actually show you by clicking on View Server as Role. And then go to Server Settings, Roles, and see? You can't do anything here, because all the higher roles are locked, including member, moderator, admin, and owner. So what you're going to want to do, I'm going to go back to role settings and back the way it was earlier. And what you're going to want to do is move co-owner above admin like that. It's going to work a little differently on mobile. You'll have to click on sort, and then you'll have to drag them that way. So now if I click here and View Server as Role, I can go here to the server settings, and then I can manage all the other roles below. For the @everyone, turn off create invite and change. It would be, I like to turn off them. However, you could make your server a little different. Yeah, please do not copy off what I'm showing. And click on Save Changes. That's just my advice. And that is all the roles. So I'm just going to click on Disable to get rid of that. Anyway, so that is what I wanted to show you, why it's important that the roles are in a certain order. So this is the order they should look like: owner, co-owner, admin, moderator, and member. Member should be kind of low in the ranks because it just, and to assign roles to users, click on them, and then you're gonna right click on them, then go to roles, and then I'm gonna give myself the owner role, and then it'll highlight my name in blue. And just a side note, when you make a role like this with admin permissions that is ranked all the way to the top, call owner, it will get rid of the crown next time you open the Discord app. Another thing I want to go over is that is how that is done. So if you want to remove a role from a user, just click on the same thing and it will remove the role from them. I'm just going to leave that on though. So that is how you create roles on your desktop. I will have another clip on how to do it on mobile, or I will just link a video in the description. Alright, that's all for this video on role creation. One more thing I want to add to the roles is that now that we have roles, we can actually make private categories and channels. So what you're going to want to do is for rules, we're going to create staff only channels. Nope, not server settings. I wanted a category. Click on create category, and I'm going to title this. Alright, I'm going to title this staff only, or actually I'm going to do server staff only to make it look a little different. So then what you're going to want to do is right click on it, then edit category, permissions, then toggle this. And I'm going to add the moderator role to this. And what you're going to want to do is for @everyone, then you're going to deny all these permissions. You don't have to deny all these permissions. I just do it as like, because I just think it's easier that way, but whatever. And then after you do that, go to your moderator role, then tick create invite, manage channel, manage permissions, manage webhooks, and then go to check these rather, manage messages, embed links, attach files, read message history, and mention everyone here in all roles, external emojis, add reactions, speak video, mute, deafen, move, use voice activity, and the priority speaker, and stop with the YouTube notifications on my desktop, please. And note, since these two roles have administration permissions, or the administrator power, they cannot be removed from this thing, the private category. And the server owner cannot be removed either. So then what you're going to want to do after you do that is go down and then you create your other roles. I'm going to do admin next. Take that first, just to make sure, and then just check all these. Doing it the category way will ensure that every single channel gets all these permissions. Admin, we really don't have to set these, but I like to set them anyway. Because in case if anyone did remove access for the admin role, like if someone did deny the admin permission, like say for example down the road I didn't want that role to have administration permissions anymore, it would still have access to the channels. And I will show you that in a little while. And then just check all these boxes, just like I did for the other roles. Go back up. Alright, I'm going to be making more playlists on this series. Then what you're going to want to do is just check all these for this specific role we're doing, which is the owner. And then click on Save Changes. After you click on Save Changes, what you're going to want to do is you can start creating your server staff only category. Like for example, every channel that I make, you don't have to take care of the private channel switch. So I'm going to, wow, Discord made an update. And please stop with those notifications coming through. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to title this, not new channel, but I'm going to title this Staff VC. Actually, not that. Mods and Admins VC. And when you create that, it'll automatically be private because we denied all those permissions to the directly to the category. So I'm going to type in text and then admins text, then click on create channel. For this one, go into the category settings and then X moderator from here. And now moderator does not have access to the admin's text channel. So that is that. I'm going to move admin here. Click on here and make an admin's VC. Put that there. Now one other thing we're going to want to do is go to the rules channel. It's something I forgot to go over when creating channels and categories. And for everyone, just deny these four permissions. Check read message, deny send messages, send TTS messages, just deny all these. Then click on save changes. That'll set the category. Let me go back to the roles real quick. If I view the server as at everyone, I cannot send messages, which is why that's important. However, we're going to change welcome and these other channels as well. Disable, edit, permissions. It'd be easier if I was using my computer's touch screen, but whatever. Click click on Save Changes. But still, making it like this will only allow it, but the admins will still be able to type in these channels. I will also go over getting some other stuff as well. So this is how to deny. And that will set the channel to read only as well. So if I go here as well, permissions. If you have any more tips and advice for creation, let me know down in the comments, and I'll look at those. I read every comment as of right now because I don't get so many I don't get so many comments on every video. But I'm not sure how many comments this video is going to get. So then, escape from that. So now these 4 channels and the important info, you can only type. So that is how this is done. So then what you're going to want to do, now that that's been taken care of, what you can do is, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to create another, not right now. So that is how you do this, these role creations and assign permissions. Note, whenever you create channels, you're going to have to you're going to have to make them so that you'll have to go through every channel. This is why I recommend creating the roles at the start, because if you don't create the roles right at the start, you'll have to go through every channel and set permissions. It's way easier when you just create the role to start at the start of your server rather than 10 days after you start your server, because then you have to go through every channel and then go through the permissions and deny them all individually. Which is why that's just my recommendation. You don't have to go by what I'm saying. That's just my recommendation. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a long one, but I know I needed to make it long, so because this is probably like the most important thing on this topic. So, that is that, and I will see you guys in the next one.